It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate Pregame Show, brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Herch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top-quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at WindowWorldLincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today. Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuse.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Early break.
This is the group chat of the three-legged stool.
1 minute into the game.
Yep.
Jake Sorensen. Dolphins offense looks like feces. 1 minute into the season. 14-0 Jacksonville. Season over. Yeah, and I said maybe next year, Jake. That's been my motto for 33 years. It gets better. Finn's down 17-7 at half. There is someone booing in Brewski's. That someone is me.
I didn't see that one. That's funny.
That was funny.
That's funny.
That meltdown was unbelievable. You were 1 minute into the season.
It was startling.
Early break from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome into the locker room, the most sacred of spaces in sports. Talking you through the behind-the-scenes conversations that happen behind closed doors with former Nebraska football tight end Chancellor Brewington.
Chancellor Brewington, the 6-year senior tight end, finding his way into the end zone.
And former South Dakota State running back and Nebraska football assistant Mikey Daniel.
Hand off to Daniel inside the 2 to the 1, and he powers his way into the end zone for a South Dakota State touchdown.
This is The Locker Room, brought to you by Pep Foundation Repair. Here are your hosts, Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel.
Welcome back into the locker room after an excellent debut week, followed up by an excellent Saturday for college football fans and Nebraska fans in particular. We have Mikey Daniel and Chancellor Brewington in here to break down the game in the locker room. Guys, it's going to be a fun week and a fun day to break down that Nebraska-Colorado game.
Man, where else would you rather be?
I'm telling you.
Lincoln, Nebraska was rocking.
Man, we kind of anticipated that being the case.
Yeah.
Like I said, everywhere we went, you could just feel the electricity in the air, man.
You could feel it. You could feel it.
And what a way to go out. You know, we'll hit on that momentarily, but it's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we at? You know, what's our mindset?
Yeah, this is an interesting Monday. This is, you got to be real. If you're a leader or a coach or whoever on the team with some type of influence, you got to be real smart how you carry yourself today, because coming off of a big win like this, you know, you want to make sure that you're by Monday, it's already on to who we got, Northern Iowa.
Yep.
That's who we're on to. I mean, what happened on Saturday means nothing now. You already got scouting report. You already probably had a walkthrough today. Already had some type of team activity where you're getting film, getting on the field. So yeah, you got to be smart. And usually, not usually, but a lot of times, after big wins, teams, take the foot off the gas.
Mm-hmm.
But I know with the culture of this team and the identity that Coach Rule is building, that won't be the case. So yeah, that's mentally where I'm at. It's next week. It's next week.
Yeah, we got to enjoy Saturday on Saturday.
Yeah.
And even maybe into Sunday, but now it's Monday. And this is a trap week, And I don't know if Saturday was a big win because they were a good team.
Yeah.
Because I don't think so. We had talked about that. We liked them by 15, both of us at least 15.
At least.
And so I don't think they were a great team, but it was a big game because of the atmosphere and what the media had created.
Yeah, for sure. I personally think Colorado probably going to be around like a 4-win team this year. Especially, Shiloh might be out, moving forward. We saw they don't have no tight end. They can't run the football at all. They can't protect Shador. So you get into Big 12 play. I mean, they're gonna have their hands full for sure. But talking about the game, I want to know first, like your player of the game on offense and defense. I'm pretty sure I know it, but let me hear it.
On defense, this is tough, man. I like I said, I thought this game was living and dying by the defensive line.
Yeah, we talked about that.
But the other big thing we were so excited about was Tommy Hill, Travis Hunter. And all week we had spoken and said, hey, Tommy Hill is no joke. And he's tired of hearing about Travis Hunter. He said, hey, I got my own thing too. And he showed that.
Yeah.
And so that's why I got to go. I was on the sideline, man, and had a front row view of his pick six.
Oh
man,
how loud did it get?
I'm telling you, I can't hear. I didn't even know what day it was at that point. Like, it was so loud, bro.
Right.
And it was so cool for Tommy just because you don't hear a lot about Tommy Hill right now.
Nationally, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Around Lincoln, around
Yeah.
But he's not getting talked about like Travis Hunter. Okay, good. So he said, fine. Take your best guy. I'm gonna follow him.
Right.
And then I'm gonna show you who I really am. And so I got T Hill on the defensive side.
I like that.
And then offensively, I got to go with Dante. I think that my prediction was him for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he ended with like 74 and 2 touchdowns. And so this team is starting. We also said we're gonna have to grow into a team that has 1 to 2 guys in the running back room.
And it happened.
It happened. And
I
was surprised. I won't lie. Dante was not a surprise to me.
Yeah.
We had talked about that all last week. But again, we'll hit on that later. But yeah, those are my 2 guys. Dante on the offensive side, and then Tommy Hill on the defense.
Yeah, I'll probably go defense. I'll probably go Ty Robinson. Just the first drive in general. I mean, that set the tone for the whole game. Getting the pass deflection, come get the third down stop with the sack. And I'll go slash Mekhi Gaber. I mean, there were some really, and John Bullock played amazing too. My gosh, they need to be talking about him more. Just the way the backers flow in this 3-3-5, like they're able to just play free, and it looks like they're playing confident. And offensive wise, since you took Dante, I'll take Dylan. I'll take Dylan, and it's a sleeper pick, but I take Dylan. I thought he managed the game really well. I thought there was a lot of throws that he could have forced, although there was a couple no-nos, right, thrown across your body. But I mean, one of them worked. The other one, both of them worked, right? So you kind of just pat him on the back and tell him, during film, hey, watch it next time, right? But I thought it was great management by him. I thought there was a lot of times in the second half where he could have tried to force something, could have tried to, get happy, but it shows how composed and how mature he is as a football player, also as a person as well, but how mature he is for, the offense to be in this kind of lull. And I'm sure there was times where he just wanted to force a big throw or get something going, but it wasn't there. And he allowed the defense to continue to make stops. But yeah, I'll go Dylan right there. I want to stay on this running back room and kind of talk about what's happening with this room and the development. And, you see 4 different guys, and we only saw really, 2, maybe 3 last week. But I mean, looking at this next week, like what do you expect, and what have you been seeing out this running back room?
EJ, he's not one of those coaches that you hear a lot about. You hear a lot about Tony White, obviously Sat being the OC, Coach Rule, not obviously, right? But EJ is a significant role here. I mean, like Emmett overlooked, right? The last staff didn't even they didn't mess with him. And EJ said, "I'm going to make you a guy. I believe in you." And look what happened.
Yeah.
When it was time to rise to the occasion, he did that all last season. And when given the opportunity this year, he's still doing it.
Right.
Dante, guys from Ohio State overlooking him. You know, a lot of people didn't know what he was really going to be about. And EJ said, "No, if we get him," and we did, obviously, I'm going to make him a guy, right? And he's done that. He's now he is now our number one guy.
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you look at the film, if you look at what's going on, he's our number one.
Simple.
Right. And Gabe coming back from another injury, right? When he gets out there, he's explosive again and he's confident. And Ramir, another guy that Dallas, right? Another guy we've been really high on, but hasn't had true opportunity for whatever reason, either injury or the last staff didn't really see him as a true guy, maybe whatever the case may be. EJ has now said, no, this guy can really play,
right?
And I'm going to use him to his strengths. And now he's showing us that, hey, I can maybe be an every down back, and EJ's exploiting that. He's showing the world like, hey, Ramir's nothing to play with. So I love what I see in that room right now. Obviously, Coach EJ is elite. I mean, he has the time in the NFL. He coached Saquon when he was younger. Myself, he coached me. So naturally, I have a bias, but I've seen firsthand that he's really, really about to work.
Yeah. One thing you said, like you're talking through all these bags. Anytime I see, and especially I play with 3 out of 4 guys, so I know their skill sets and I know I've seen the development.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like so high. I'm like, okay. Anytime you have, multiple backs and they're able to get on the field not at the same time, but in the same game and get X amount of carries, that goes to coaching. You know what I'm saying? Because not only, it's tough because I think about a tight end room, usually got like 1 to 2 guys, maybe 3 guys. And really you're just focused on 1 to 2, making sure they know all the first team reps, first group reps. Well, if you got to get 4 guys ready each week for the first group, I mean, that takes a lot of coaching. That takes a lot of intent and development to get those guys to that standard of play.
Yeah.
And really, this if Dante doesn't really have a dominant game on Saturday, this offense would be really in a lull.
Absolutely.
And so, like we kind of talked about, it stems from the running back room. So that was super exciting to see. I'm trying to think of what else. Obviously, receiver room. We had some troubles in the receiver room. I'm not gonna lie. I thought there were some moments where we kind of got to get creative in some man coverages. Get creative with some man beaters. Moving forward, I mean that's definitely going to be something. I mean, we saw Illinois had a dominant performance against Kansas, and that being our next Big Ten opponent, they're going to come out in man and play us, right? So we're going to have to stay there and beat them in man, of course. But any other thoughts on the offense and the guys on the team?
Yeah, I think for me the most upsetting thing about the wide receiver room is they weren't blocking downfield the way I wanted to see them do. Malachi was elite at that last year.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Constant pancakes, and obviously we don't have him this year with the red shirt. I mean, we'll have him for 4 games or whatever, but with him not playing, somebody has to be that guy. Somebody has to set the tone as a blocker, because you got to understand, as a receiver, I have to block for these guys so that later they can spring me, because they got to pick up blocks on blitzes or helping out the O linemen on chips so that I can get open on these deep field. Like Big Lloyd, he had a big touchdown, or not the big touchdown, but he had a big play where Dylan was scrambling out right, threw way back across the field to his left. I know, but it worked, right? And so that takes time.
Right.
He may be fast, he may be a track guy, but it still takes time. And so who do you think has to be there? The running backs. So everyone's feeding off of each other, and that's one thing moving forward that I hope to see, and I think it'll get corrected.
Yeah, for sure. And some of it was just technique error. A run's coming outside, you go inside, try to block a guy, and then you get a holding call. So some of it's just technique, and some of it is want to. There's a tiny bit of want to. I mean, that's really with run block as a receiver or skill position. It's really just want to. At the end of the day, I even saw on the reverse to Jakari, I believe. Dylan threw a block. Dylan threw a block on a DN, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's I done seen so much from this kid, man, that got me excited, and it makes sense why the city's excited. And yeah, I want to talk about Shiloh going out and Dante run him over. You were at the game. Like, when you saw that, obviously being able to talk to Dante before the game and stuff like that, like what was your initial reaction when you saw that?
I had talked to him on a Thursday night before we even get to Saturday, and he said, I got to go show him what I'm really about. You know, I don't like what he does. I watched the game with them, the Colorado game, the week before when they played North Dakota State, and they all saw how dirty he was, how he was shoving people way after into the bench, right, doing all this stuff that it has no business in our game. And they saw that. They said, he's going to have to feel me. And he said he's going to have to feel me. So when he got his opportunity, he made him feel him. And now Shiloh is definitely feeling it. You know, I don't know if he'll miss time or if he'll just cast up. Either way, he won't be the same player.
Right.
You know, so I wish no ill will on anybody. I wish no pain on nobody, but I also understand that God don't like ugly. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, within the confinements of the game, be as physical as possible.
Yeah, it's part of the game. You know what you signed up for.
Yeah. People used to ask me, why are you hitting so? I don't care about them. While I'm playing, I do not care. I don't care about nothing else but making sure I do my job to the fullest of my ability.
Because if I'm not, then I'm the one that's now in the cast.
Oh, yeah. You want to be? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to say, I think the most disappointing thing for me, aside from the wide receiver blocking, is the lack of production in the second half. Obviously, we had some stuff called back, but I feel like we stalemated and we went away from our game plan. Maybe so. I don't know if that's true. I felt like we were running the ball well and maybe not great, you know, but these running backs that we just talked about, they feed. And when they keep eating come fourth quarter, now there is no let off. They're getting stronger because you have 4 fresh guys that you can throw at them. And not only that, but it then opens up receivers and it makes Dylan's job easier.
So much easier.
You know,
I think, like you were saying, I think they switched a little bit. I heard Rule say this. They switched to too high when, you know, Shiloh went out. I understand that. But at the same time, you know, I didn't see the same aggressive run style going into the in the second half. You put up 28 quick ones, right? With a great 2-minute drive, back-to-back weeks, great 2-minute drives. I mean, very efficient, very efficient. That can be tallied up to Dylan's maturity and his preparation going into the game. Because I'm sure there was a 2-minute drill this past week, and you know, I feel like there was a couple times where in the last 2-minute in UTEP where you probably wasted a couple seconds, right? But this one looked really polished, looked like they were dialed into what the coaching corrections were. But looking at the second half, I mean, there was multiple times where I'm looking at the TV, I'm like, okay, like, you know, at least I want to see, you know, at least first down runs, you know what I'm saying? You know, second and short, you know, like Dante has this, you know, I want to get back to the counters that we were hitting on, you know, like counter was our play first half. I mean, counter has really been counter and duo, I would say, is our best run schemes. I mean, look like we're a gap team. So moving forward, I would love to see a little bit more of that. And like I talk about, and I'm gonna keep saying this, we just need to create better separation versus man. Because when we get into Big Ten play, I mean, they have the athletes. I don't think Colorado up front is very stout defensive wise. So we get into Big Ten play, they're gonna be stout up front and have good athletes on the back end. So, you know, they can send 4, send 5 and play man behind. And that's something we're gonna have to deal with. But switching over to the defense, D-line play phenomenal. I mean, looking at this D-line, I really believe that we might have, you know, USC got a good D-line, and I'm sure Bama got a good D-line, but like I think we're like top 5 D-lines in the nation right now.
Deep. You know, we have these guys who were freshmen last year, Prince Will and Cam Lenhart and Kai Wallen.
Yeah.
And now they're really coming into their own. Yeah. Right. They're no longer freshmen. They're not, you know, and obviously led by the Polar Bear, Nash, Ty Robinson, and then Jamari. Right. Phenomenal. All 3 of them NFL guys. We will see all 5 of those players I just named. 6 of them, all of them will play on Sundays.
Yeah, all of them.
There's not a single one. And you know who else that doesn't get the same talk is Judy, the transfer from Texas A&M last year. he might like when he goes.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the consistency maybe that the rest of them do. But when he shows flashes, it's like, okay, I see why you was at Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Right.
One thing I saw with Tony White, I mean, we talked about he didn't send a blitz last week. And really, it wasn't really a lot of pressures. There wasn't, I mean, if you look at the tape, there really wasn't a lot of pressures. What he was doing, he was creating one-on-ones by alignment and just backers bluffing guards, creating one-on-ones. And one thing we saw on the tape, I mean, the center interior O-lineman, they was going to have fits with Nash and Ty, and Ty ate it up. And one thing people have been talking about around here and, around the nation really is if Ty, puts together a full season, I mean, he's a top 4, top 5 round pick, right?
No question.
And, we see him running downhill, his get-offs off the ball are improvement. His improvement has been incredible. And that can probably go back to Coach Knight. And this coaching staff, I think they out-coach Colorado by a landslide.
Yeah.
By a landslide.
Because they're professionals. Those guys maybe, and some of us played professional, right? Like T Knight, some of those guys did, but those guys over there played the game, but maybe don't have this. They don't coach the same that they played, and so it's different. And these guys are smart. Coach Rule is so smart, man. And you better believe he was up studying. He's been studying this game since last year. So.
All right, excellent breakdown there from the first segment from the locker room. We'll have more coming up next here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basements? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Early break.
This is the group chat of the three-legged stool.
1 minute into the game.
Yep.
Jake Sorensen. Dolphins offense looks like feces. 1 minute into the season. 14-0 Jacksonville. Season over. Yeah, and I said maybe next year, Jake. That's been my motto for 33 years. It gets better. Finn's down 17-7 at half. There is someone booing in Brewski's. That someone is me.
I didn't see that one. That's funny.
That was funny.
That's funny.
That meltdown was unbelievable. You were 1 minute into the season.
It was startling.
Early break from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Hey, Husker Nation. This is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top-quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies and it will be breezy. See an afternoon high around 90. Tonight, partly cloudy and breezy, low around 64. And tomorrow, a slight chance of showers in the morning. Otherwise, mostly sunny and breezy with a high around 93. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fleck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Fall is the perfect time to work on outdoor projects. Whether you plan to install a fence or add shrubs to your landscape, don't risk an injury by hitting a buried power line. Always call 811 before you dig.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. You're listening to The Locker Room with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel. Brought to you by Ep Foundation Repair on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
That was an interesting week of football in college football, not just in Lincoln, but around the nation. Let's hear more about it from Mikey and Chancellor.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Again, always and forever want to shout out our sponsors at Foundation Repair. You know, unless you are looking to get your foundation ran through like Dante did to the Buffs this week, definitely give them a call. Get your foundation stabilized, keep them sturdy so that nothing deeper can happen. We love you, Ep. We're grateful for you. Big shout out to you. I kind of want to get into, I'm done. Yeah. I'm done with Colorado.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm over.
They now aren't the team out west. They're Colorado because we did what we had to do.
Exactly.
But I'm over talking about them because just like the players, we still have the mindset is it's over with. So let's move on. I do want to kind of revisit some of the things that we talked about last week with our picks. I thought we did pretty good.
Yeah.
From the games that we talked about, what kind of stood out to you a lot, and what can we expect moving forward?
Yeah, so to start off, the big game of the week, aside from Nebraska-Colorado, was the Texas-Michigan game.
Mm-hmm.
And I expected a blowout. I'm pretty sure we were kind of like that 2-score margin.
Yep.
And, you know, they did exactly that, 31-12 Texas. Quinn Ewers looked really good. I mean, he's going to be a Heisman candidate for sure. Yeah, Michigan just doesn't look the same. It'll be interesting to see how they bounce back from this game, because I mean, if you look at who they got coming up, they got Arkansas State, then they jump right into SC and go to they're at SC and or home against SC, and then they got Minnesota, at Washington, Illinois. So they gonna have a schedule coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And then moving on from that, Duke Northwestern, that was one we talked about. Yeah. I like Duke, you like Northwestern.
Yeah,
it was double overtime. Duke gets it 26-20. Next one, the Boise State Oregon game. Boise State has the best running back in the country, in my opinion. Or 1A, 1B.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
I don't hate it.
Yeah, he's nasty. I mean, he goes for 25 carries, 192 yards, 3 touchdowns against Oregon. And I've been saying, I don't know if Oregon's defense is not very good, but I know Oregon's offense is good.
Yeah.
I know Dylan Gabriel is like that.
I'm not sure what's going on over there.
Yeah.
It's weird. I haven't watched them enough to figure it out, but something's off.
Yeah. I mean, you had 2 late fumbles by Oregon, who kind of like sparked the Boise State run late, and then Oregon pulls away with, great 2-minute drive by Dylan Gabriel, and then they get the field goal to win it. But they win that. Oregon wins that 37-34. Penn State, I don't think we talked about this one, but I mean, 34-27 to Bowling Green, and they
were losing most of the game.
Yeah.
And we didn't spend time on it because we didn't feel it was a game.
Exactly.
So what does that mean for the big? Like, what does that mean?
There's a power shift happening. I can feel it. I mean, I think Ohio State is probably going to be, a top dog in this.
Yeah.
But depending on how Michigan plays out this year, Indiana has a dominant performance against Western Illinois, 77-3. Western Illinois not very good, of course. So you don't really play into that too much. But no, something weird is happening, and SC beats Utah State 48-0. And we talked about SC's defense probably being questionable, and now it looks like they have a dominant D line, specifically in front seven. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
to me, this is an early take.
All right, let's hear it.
I see them being more of a problem for us than going to Columbus and playing at Ohio State.
Oh wow. Do we have SC?
It's early take.
Is SC home?
No.
It's away?
Yeah, they're both away.
Okay. It's not too crazy of an environment there, but
just from what I'm seeing right now,
yeah,
and SC, they look really good, man. Lincoln Riley just
Miller Moss.
It's early take. I don't know if I stand by that for the season, but right now, like I'm starting to wonder.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in the back pocket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that noted. Okay, Kansas, Illinois. We both had Kansas.
Both had Kansas.
We said it was gonna be a tight game though. Yeah. Illinois gets it done 23-17. Neal still runs for 100. You're really high on him. Illinois, I believe, should be or will be in top 25 here soon. Because I think they're a good team.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time we play them, they'll be top 25. We'll be probably around 15 or probably be around like 18, 19. So it'll be fun. And then we got Iowa State. This one was interesting.
We love that, first of all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We love that.
We love that. One thing we're talking about is our offense like that. I mean, they threw for 99 yards. Quarterback threw 2 interceptions, but Caleb Johnson, that running back, ran for 25 carries, 187 yards.
Isn't that their MO though?
Yeah.
Like that's normal. We were maybe wondering once they did what they did week 1, like, okay, maybe they brought in this new OC. Maybe, they got K McNamara.
Right.
Okay, we'll see. And week 2, I don't know. They're starting to look like Iowa.
Yeah, I think they went right back to who they were. Usually they're going to hold like a team, under 20 points, try to run the clock and, create issues on defense. But, I mean, Iowa State look all right. I mean, Iowa doesn't look like a top 25 team to me, my personal opinion. Got a good defense like always. Minnesota, 48-0.
Yeah, I mean, Rhode Island.
Yeah. What are you going to do with it? We got Rutgers look good. I ain't going to lie to you. Rutgers look decent. 49-17 against Akron. I'm high on Rutgers. I think their running back is like that. I mean, he had 208 yards, 3 touchdowns on 27 carries. Yeah.
I do. I'm a little bit intimate. It's not a game we should lose, but it's going to be a game.
Right.
So, Syracuse, Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech came in the 3-point favorites at Syracuse, and they're a top 25 team. They were 23rd in the country. I'm big on Syracuse.
Yeah, you are.
I'm big on.
You got them winning the ACC.
I have them in the ACC championship.
I like it
for sure.
Them and Clemson.
Clemson looked good this week.
Yeah. Louisville.
it's too early for me to call the other side.
Yeah, I got you.
But I like Syracuse a lot.
We'll get to it.
I do really like them a lot. Obviously, my man Jeff Nixon calling the plays over there. Their quarterback's putting up numbers. Kyle McCord, right? So like that shows us that we were in a great position when he was transferring, and it was between him and Dylan. Obviously, we got Dylan, so that's great. But shout out to McCord and shout out to Jeff Nixon and Cuse over there. They're doing their thing. So I'm big on them. I'll stay big on them.
Next, we got Maryland, Michigan State. I was completely wrong on this. Completely wrong. I had Maryland winning by at least 10.
Yeah, you did.
Did you take Michigan State?
No, I said I don't hate it. I didn't give a true pick. I said I'm with it.
And this game was interesting. I mean, nobody really got anything going on offense until Michigan State quarterback started letting it loose. But I mean, the stats are skewed. You see him throw for 360 yards, but he also threw 3 picks. So it's kind of like, I think Maryland just had a bunch of mistakes, and they didn't capitalize on Michigan State's mistakes. If they would have, I think this game would have got kind of out of hand, to be honest with you, because Maryland went up early. But Michigan State gets it done. I still think Maryland is all right. I still think Maryland's a better team than Michigan State. It's just, any given Saturday. Washington is going to be interesting this year. Right. I don't know what type of team they have. I don't know what type of offense they have, but they haven't really been tested yet. I know coming up they got some good matchups, but they get it done 30-9.
Question. Notre Dame loses to Northern Illinois.
Was anyone expecting that?
No way. They're tough. No way. No way. Are they out of playoff contention?
Hold on.
Are you out?
Let me. I'm going to pull up Michigan State. I'm not Michigan State. What's this team called?
Northern Illinois, NIU.
Or no, who they beat?
Oh, last week? Texas A&M.
Notre Dame. I'm tripping. Notre Dame. I'm going to pull up who Notre Dame got. But, I mean, okay, let's... Because, I mean, they got to go undefeated. They got to go undefeated. Purdue, Miami, Louisville. Louisville's playing good ball right now.
Miami's going to be the other side of the ACC.
Well, they got Miami, Ohio.
No, I'm telling you. I'm just circling back because you said who's on the other side of the ACC. It's going to be Miami.
Ooh, I like that. Cam Ward. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So, I mean, they don't really got a crazy schedule. I mean, they got SC last game of the year, but other than that, they got Georgia Tech, Stanford. So I could see Notre Dame still getting in there.
I mean, I'm saying, do they have enough? Because
if they win out, or
do they have enough firepower that they're playing against that'll get them above?
Up there?
Yeah,
that's a good question. If Louisville keeps winning, Florida State's not good. Florida State's trash.
So they're not out. They have USC at the end to finish. So they have to win out, no questions asked.
Yeah.
If they lose another one, no matter who it is, it's over with.
If they lose to Louisville, they're no way.
Okay.
No way. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's something to keep in mind these days now.
Yeah,
it's like,
for real.
Wow, if I lose like Florida State, that's over with.
Yeah.
So, that's interesting.
All right, great breakdown there from the guys. Let's take a quick break. We'll look ahead to tonight and next week, coming up next year on The Locker Room at 93.7 The Ticket.
Fall is the perfect time to work on outdoor projects. Whether you plan to install a fence or add shrubs to your landscape, don't risk an injury by hitting a buried power line. Always call 811 before you dig.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raising Cane's, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at WindowWorldLincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Get closer to the magic than ever before. Play along with the Toy Story gang. Explore the colorful world of Coco. Sail away with Moana. Soar to new heights with Belle. And journey to Arendelle to thaw a frozen heart. It's an all-out celebration at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Surge Party. Coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena September 27th through 29th. Visit DisneyOnIce.com and get your tickets today.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel. Brought to you by Pep Foundation Repair on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Oh, such a nice time of the year. So much football to watch, so much football to talk. Let's do a little bit more of it. Let's talk with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel.
Yeah, welcome back. And Chancellor, I got a question for you. If you get arrested before a game, are you still playing? What's going on? Tell me about this. Let's talk about Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins. What's going on down there?
Nah, that was a different arrest, though.
Okay. The
Did
difference
you see the
is
video?
arrest. No, I didn't. I haven't seen
He was face first on the concrete. So this is like, you know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, ain't no way he playing today.
And then goes off and does what?
130
and a tud.
130 and the celebration.
Catches. Celebration was crazy.
Oh.
Had Jalen Waddle put him in handcuffs.
Yeah, and Jalen Waddle went crazy too.
Yeah, got hurt. He get hurt every game, I think.
He too explosive, boy.
He get hurt every game and then find a way to come back and then snap.
Right. Nah, but when I think about I'm really trying to put myself, okay, I get arrested pulling up to the facility, to the game, to the ballpark. I gotta go, first of all, call my agent, call my lawyer, do all that stuff. Tell whatever player, whatever for the Dolphins, hey, look, this is what happened. Tell the head coach this is what happened. And then just lock in for the game. Like you gotta be a different breed for that.
And then go for 130. Not even just play the game. Like he went off for 130 yards, my guy.
130. 130 of them.
Yeah, that's interesting. I kind of want to stay on this topic a little bit. Cool stat. I recently saw an NFL record 15 black starting quarterbacks. Not that white black matters. That's not what I'm saying. But
yeah,
what a cool thing to see. Because I would say it's cool because that shows the evolution of the game in the sense of these guys a lot of them are runners, right? The game is kind of the same as running back where you have to be a utility guy.
Yeah.
We're kind of starting to see that in the quarterback position too.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you said, 10 years ago, there was 5 of them?
5, yeah. You had Colin Kaepernick, Russell Wilson, Geno Smith, RG3, and I'm forgetting Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even the guys that aren't, of ethnicity, there's not as many true pocket passers.
Yeah.
Right? Like Baker Mayfield loved to run around. You know what I mean? Like these guys. So obviously you're gonna have Jared Goff and Matt Stafford, guys like the Aaron Rodgers, who are elite. But there's not as many just in the pocket passers anymore. How do you feel like? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it goes with the game and the way the offenses are evolving too. I mean, when you have a running quarterback who can, and we talk about Lamar being able to throw from the pocket. So a lot of these quarterbacks are able to do it, right? But they just have this extra skill set, and it opens up your offense. I mean, when you have to account for a quarterback to run, I mean, it throws out a lot of the man concepts for the defense that you can hop in. Because, I mean, you saw it with Dylan Rattler, the rollout, right?
Yeah.
They weren't accounting for Dylan to roll out because, they thought he was just a pocket passer, right? And he is, right? But just being able to have your feet as a weapon is key. Talking about pocket passers, we got Jets and 49ers tonight. We got Brock Purdy versus Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers obviously didn't get to play last year, first or second drive last year, tears an Achilles, thought maybe he was going to be able to come back same year.
Crazy.
But he was already doing certain stuff like that people who tear their Achilles aren't able to do. So I want to hear your take. What are you thinking? You think the 49ers are still the same team that went to the Super Bowl? And what are your expectations for the Jets this year?
I think I'm going to hit on the Jets first. I think they'll be really good, and their division is prime for them to really make a run. Obviously, the Dolphins will be good, but their defense is so much better than everyone else's in that division, right? And so you got the Dolphins, the Bills, who struggled with Arizona yesterday.
Yeah, struggled.
And they were losing like 10-0 at one point. Like, they were just struggling. They're just, I don't know what we're going to see from the Bills this year. So I'm big on the Jets. I don't see them coming out the AFC by any means, but they're going to be a playoff contender.
Yeah.
I think they'll be legit. On the other side, I'm really big on the 49ers still, because Shanahan hasn't changed. The only thing that happened with that team is they didn't lose anything. All they did was get wiser.
Yeah.
Now they got the experience of a lot of those guys had never seen a Super Bowl. Now they have. And Patrick Mahomes is obviously as great as he is. So that was nothing new to him. It was comfortable to him there. And so those guys, a lot of them had never seen that. And when you see that for the first time, it's just different. It just is. Obviously, I'm got a crazy bias towards McCaffrey. I do think he's the best player in the NFL. aside from 1-5, just because he can do it all.
Yeah, he's nuts.
And obviously sharing the backfield with him and sitting in meeting rooms and having that time with him, like just watching his body of work. I'm so happy for him, and the fact that he got out of Carolina and into a really good position to go to a Super Bowl and to have the career it has had, now being on the cover of Madden 25. If you believe in that curse, I break it in Jesus' name, man. There is no curse that's going to hit my man, Christian McCaffrey.
Nah,
So
for real.
what do you think?
Nah, I think 49ers are favorite. I like the Jets on this one. I think this is a statement game for Aaron Rodgers. I think this has been circled since the moment he got hurt last year. I'm sure he was optimistic that he was going to be back, but knowing that, he's going to play, Super Bowl contender team for last year and this year. This is a statement game for Aaron Rodgers.
High scoring, low scoring. They both got really good defenses.
Yeah, so
and they both have good. We'll see about offense. I know what I know about 49ers, but what do you think?
I'm thinking probably like a 24-21 game. I think it's a last possession game.
Okay.
For sure. I don't think I think Brock Purdy, like you were saying, you got Super Bowl experience under your belt for Brock Purdy. Super poised guy. I got to grow up with him. Dads played baseball with each other growing up. Played with his younger brother Chubba.
Yeah, love him.
Yeah, we used to his quarterback trainer Dan Minucci out in Arizona used to catch for all the quarterbacks in the city in high school, and Brock was out there all the time. So I understand like the work ethic and the character he has. So stacking experience and a Super Bowl experience on top of that, along with great pieces like McCaffrey, Ayuk, bringing him back. You got Debo, Juszczyk, and who was the George Kittle. There's a receiver that had a really good game in the Super Bowl. I forget his name. But anyways, and adding the defense with Fred Warner, I don't believe the other backer is back yet. The one who got hurt in the Super Bowl. I know he tore his Achilles or something like that. But no, I think 49ers have a good team. I just, for some reason, I just feel it in my gut feeling. I'll take the Jets on this one.
Okay. I don't hate it. So I got 49ers. She's got the Jets. We'll check back tomorrow on that. I want to tap into a little bit of we're past Colorado, like we said now.
Right.
I want to start to dabble into northern Iowa.
Yeah.
And so, I'm not sure. Did you ever play them when you were NAU? What?
I didn't.
FCS?
They were nuts when back in the day, though. They were
David
nuts.
Johnson,
the receiver,
Maurice Fountain.
Yeah, I think he went to the Cardinals. Or something. Yeah, he was nasty. I remember watching tape, and that was kind of the offense we wanted to emulate. Was that offense? But no, I mean they're. I don't know if they're the Northern Iowa of old, right? I don't believe so. But the number one thing for me is I want to establish a run game. Make sure that the holes that we had last week, if any, in the run game, right? And I believe part of that is just creating an identity on just like schematically, like okay, like we like to run counter, like we like to run duo. When we get in between, the 2-yard line, we bring Gabe Irvin in. So getting back to the roles, and I feel like we had those identified UTEP, and we kind of got away with them. I thought we were going to bring them back in the second half because first half got like super sporadic, like just, it got out of control in the set, not in a negative way, but just so much stuff was happening. So I really love to see us run the ball more consistently. And obviously things downfield will happen and Dylan will make some great throws.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you on establishing the run game because there's not a real identity yet.
Yeah.
And I know Dylan will be Dylan, but we have to help him out. And so we will be getting into Big Ten play and things will look different.
I want to ask you a question before we get off. What do you think is the range where you want to see Dylan Ryler throw attempts? What range do you want to see him in?
I want to see 35 attempts, probably 30. Let's go 30. And I like 30 plus run attempts.
Yeah.
It should be pretty split, but I want it to favor the run game until he gets farther along into the season and we show what he can really do.
60-40 run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Very good conversation once again here on the Locker Room. We'll be back same time tomorrow. Coming up next year on 93.7 The Ticket on the Block. Don't go anywhere.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we are out of the gate for September with a very special GMC sales offer. We must move out all new GMC truck inventory fast. So right now at Koppel, we are offering true GM supplier pricing for everyone. Yes, you heard right. True GM supplier pricing on all GMC Sierras. That's over $12,000 off on select models. That's GM supplier pricing, $12,000 off on Sierras. Do not wait. Stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential